Just be true to yourself and don't try to make waves too soon. You can always do that on a soapbox later.
What do our memories mean? Are they just stories that get passed on or forgotten? The idea of cultural DNA has shaken the very foundation of what we know as heredity. It's a brief lesson in history that opens doors to who we are and who we're going to be. We went to Belle Trace to discover the kinds of memories that should never be forgotten, like the way things were and how they've changed.
I saw a piece the other day where a little girl said to her mother, you didn't have a problem with the drugs and everything when you were young, did you? And she said, well, we have. And the mother said, oh, yes, I did. I was drugged to church, I was drugged to school, I was drugged to weddings,
Things they did when they were kids.
When my mother and I'd go to Indianapolis market and see all those cuts of meat and different things in the showcase, and then we'd decide what we were going to buy.
The movies they watched and what they meant to them and the music they listened to.
These shows that they have now, Amazing Idol or whatever they call them.
American Idol?
American Idol, all that. We had those kind of things then.
Oh, yeah?
And it was called Chance of a Lifetime. And you compete every week until somebody knocks you off. And I was on every one of those I was on. I won. And
what they meant to our predecessors and what they mean to future generations.
First thing, of course, I have children, and when I'm at my wit's end, or when I think, I have no one to go to, like I said, my parents are gone, I'll go to one of them if I know they've had children or whatever. For instance, my son is in the war in Iraq right now, and I'm able to go to Mr. Carwine, for instance, and say, what did you do when your son was in Vietnam? And he's able to talk to me and get me through those kinds of things.
What did you do when you were young, Dad? When you were not in school? What, I went home and sat down. I said, well, I socialized with my peers. We'd meet, play games, and fight, and other stuff that kids our age did.
We can continue to thrive and enjoy our culture for years to come, and take the experiences shared by these 5 people who took time out of their day to ensure their memories last for the next generation.
You're my girl, the boys all know. You're my girl, I told them so. You should have seen how their faces fell when they were wishing me well. They said I'm a lucky guy.